Get it? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I am the last builder, so thank you everyone for sitting through, making it to the end. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. So today I would like to talk about Gen Z. Gen Z is the largest generation in history, or it's projected to be, and they are expected to have 12 trillion of expected purchasing power by 2030. And we see this as future Bitcoin purchases that we will need to unlock if we're going to reach hyper-Bitcoinization in the coming years. For someone to purchase Bitcoin, they first have to understand Bitcoin, and to understand it, well, they need to know about it. Block XYZ did a study that shows intent to purchase increases by 50% following education. So those with limited knowledge are 28% likely to purchase. Those with expert knowledge are 78% likely to purchase. So we can say, therefore, that people that understand Bitcoin buy Bitcoin. But the problem is the barrier to entry is still pretty high. 98% of novices don't understand basic Bitcoin concepts, like the 21 million supply cap or what is blockchain. And, well, Generation Z has a limited 8-second attention span, so they're not going to read Bitcoin books, they're not going to listen to Bitcoin podcasts, and they're not going to watch long-form videos. So it's rather limiting. For the competition, we took a step back and we reflected, and we came upon this quote by Simon Sinek. Stop looking for a course of action, and instead become obsessed with understanding the cause of action. In other words, meet people where they are, not where you want them to be. So we did some research. 41% of Gen Z want to learn more about Bitcoin. 90% of Gen Z play some type of game, and 70% of Gen Z expect to earn rewards while playing games. So we can therefore say that Gen Z are interested in Bitcoin, gaming, and rewards. What are some popular Gen Z apps out there today? I'm sure you've heard of all of these. Fortnite, Pokemon Go, Cash App, Rocket Money, and TikTok, just to name a few that are quite popular in this demographic. They're all simple, easy to use, and the games are super fun. But I want to focus specifically on this guy right here, Pokemon Go, which became a global phenomenon. They pulled in 1 billion in total global revenue and 200 million in peak active users, monthly active users, which is astonishing, and they're still popular today. People still play the game. So really, it's the perfect time to build a new AR game. But we're obviously all here for Bitcoin, so how can we integrate Bitcoin into this product? Let's have a look and see what's out there right now. Fold is an earn ramp. They provide easy access to sats. They have 600,000 users, and they have distributed 75 million in Bitcoin rewards to their users. Hamster Combat is a really popular crypto game. It offers fun character gameplay, but they are altcoin focused, and they're not Bitcoin, which is obviously a problem. They have 300 million players, and they pulled in 22.7 million revenue in the summer of 2024. And finally, an exchange, Cash App. It's the second most popular exchange, Bitcoin exchange, by volume. They offer quick and easy Bitcoin purchases. They have 57 million users, and, well, they pulled in 9.5 billion of Bitcoin revenue in 2023. As for Jippi, we see ourselves in the center of these three categories, drawing from each of these individually. What are we? Well, we're the global Bitcoin earn ramp for Gen Z. In August of last year, we launched our Bitcoin Rewards app with 375 users at PlebLab. In September, we went to Startup Day in Mexico City, where we previewed our AR game, and we generated a waitlist of 425 players for the game. In November, we started our crowd raise on Timestamp, and we pulled in $66,000 of angel funding, and that will be continuing throughout this year. So today, we've got some really exciting things to show you. For Top Builder, we had two goals. The first was to promote Jippi to younger audiences during South by Southwest. We made a beast costume, we made some sandwich boards and some cards that we handed out on the street, and we did some paid advertising. And I can tell you we got 25K of total social media impressions. One of our promotion videos on Instagram got 3.8K in views with a 2.6 conversion rate, which is pretty good. And we distributed 500 cards out on the street with a conversion rate of 3.6%. So we're pretty happy with those numbers. That shows that there is an intent from this demographic with interest. And our second goal was to build the most fun and friendly Bitcoin earn ramp for Gen Z. And I'm so excited to introduce you to Pokemon Go for Bitcoin. You catch Bitcoin-themed beasts, augmented reality beasts at hotspots around a city by answering a quiz question about Bitcoin. You win tickets to spin the Bitcoin rewards wheel for real Bitcoin, sats, and you conquer a city and become a top beast catcher with a high ticket reward. And I'm really excited to introduce you to it now. If it works. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will, yeah, there we go. Okay, so the entry point into Jippi is the islands. We've structured education by experience level, beginning with Beginner Island, which is based upon Instagram stories, a very familiar convention to this generation. We have text, we have GIFs, we have really fun, engaging content to give you a summary of Jippi and Bitcoin as a whole. Once you get to Mastery Island, we actually have a card matching minigame. So you need to match the cards for Bitcoin education, and if you match the cards successfully, there you go, there's a topic. Once you finish your learning, you're in a pretty good position to catch beasts, and so we can do that here today. Let's pick a city, Austin, and you can see that there are multiple hotspots around Austin where we place the Bitcoin beast. Today, we're going to be catching Nakamoto Nick at the Commons here. So let's view the beast now. You'll see that it will pop up shortly in AR, VR. He's here, the beast is here. And I can catch him by answering a quiz question about Bitcoin. What year was Bitcoin created? Well, if we get it wrong, 1999, it will tell us. If we get it right, then we get a badge of our beast and some bio about this beast in particular. We then get a ticket, and this ticket allows us to spin the rewards wheel, which has sats and discounts from Bitcoin partners. So let's do that now. I'll be spinning the wheel, and we'll be getting, there you go, Bitcoin shortly. We're getting 1,000 sats, so let's claim this reward. And you'll see the top right of the screen, we've instantly claimed the reward. Now it's super quick. We have Jolts is our Lightning Rewards partner on the back end, so we can easily claim this reward, copy the Lightning URL, paste it into a wallet of your choice. In this case, it's Moon. And the sats will be displayed instantly. So it's a really neat way to onboard a new generation of Bitcoiners. Let me tell you more about it. And by the way, what you just saw with all the beast catching was built entirely by me in 3 months for Top Builder. So it was quite a task to do. We are launching our Foundation series of beasts today. So there are 6 beasts with 1,000 sats per catch. They are Nakamoto Nick, Blockchain Bob, Proof of Work Patrick, 21 Million Martha, Fiat Fiona, and my personal favorite, Hodl Don, to celebrate Trump's strategic Bitcoin reserve legislation. And if you catch all 6 beasts, you'll get the 1 million sats prize. The first person to catch all beasts will get that prize. Jippi with Beast Catch is available to download today. It's on test flight for iOS, and you can also get it on Google Play for Android. We're launching in Austin today, and we'll be expanding to other cities very soon, including other states, if we get funding. And finally, got to talk about funding. We're raising $250,000 with a minimum of $100 via timestamp. And this is open to anybody, the general public, including investors, accredited investors, and it will help us build and scale the next version of the game, which will be the pay-to-play version. You can invest on timestampfinancial.com, and there's the QR code. Michael's interested. Thank you, sir. And all that remains is to say Nakamoto Nick is available now. Here, you can catch him. Happy hunting. Any questions?